What is the scariest, paranormal story you have ever experienced? Before I was born, my family lived in an old church. One day my sister, who was very young at the time, started chattering non-stop late at night. When my parents went to check on her and asked who she was talking to, she said, "I'm talking to the little girl in the closet." This is something I've never been able to rationalize. For months after my dad died, we were getting landline calls where no one would answer on the other end. This was in 2002, so, while robocallers were a thing, it definitely wasn't as prevalent as it is today, but we did assume they were probably wrong numbers or something. We didn't have any phones that displayed caller ID at the time. Well, one time, after getting yet another call with only silence on the other end, I jokingly said, "Dad, if that's you, call my cell phone." I want to preface this by saying I rarely ever got calls on my cell phone, and never spam calls in those days. I was 18 with an unlisted number that only my family and a few friends had. Just a few minutes later, my phone rang with a number I'd never seen before. With what I just said fresh in my mind, I kind of freaked out and didn't answer. I was on my way out to go somewhere with my mom, so when we got in the car, I told her what happened. We made the decision to call the number back. It never rang, but there was activity at the other end, muffled static and the sound of numbers being dialed slowly. It was the weirdest thing. Both my mom and I said hello, but no one ever answered. Has anyone ever had something like that happen to them when dialing a number? I've never had it happen before or since.